Slam Dunk Champ. Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our analysts tonight. Ryan Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well.
They're going to see these guys a lot. 4 times this season, and after winning the first matchup, they're confident they can make it 2-0 tonight.
Yep, a second victory in as many tries would establish a positive pattern for this ball club. Give them a lot of confidence against this team.
And 2 conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
Oh, wow. Back in my early years in Detroit, going against Glenn Robinson. Of course, the Chicago Bulls, the whole Chicago-Detroit rivalry that existed. Later on in Phoenix, of course, you had the San Antonio Spurs with Tim Duncan, the Los Angeles Lakers with the late Kobe Bryant. Just some fun rivalries. And those were games, whether at home or on the road, that you really got up for as a team and as an individual.
Kicks it to George. From outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Now Paul George ready to shoot as soon as he caught it. Quick release there.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
And it's Wizards ball.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my!
Throw that one up top.
What a play.
You can't allow Dwayne Wade to slash his way to the rim. That is where he is at his very best.
Green for 3. Rebound, Washington.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions.
And Siakam gets it to go.
As soon as Wade looks up and sees his teammate all alone, simple pass, throws it ahead, uncontested jam.
Knocks it loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. To the left side wing. Carter from outside. And again, Washington with a triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Green for 3. Miami, no good that time either. Here's Washington now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Porzingis. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points. And there's a lot to admire about how Pascal Siakam attacks defenders. I mean, he's so shifty outside, and he absorbs contact so well when he gets to the rim. He's stronger than you'd think from looking at his frame.
Miami calls timeout. Sneaky strength of Siakam. It's one of the reasons why he's such a tough matchup.
He really is a tough matchup. He will put bigger guys on skates out there on the perimeter. Of course, he can still play back to the basket on the block. There's no easy answer for how you match up with Siakam.
Porzingis with room to shoot. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Pass to Green. Back to Jokic. Oh, George with a steal. Out to the wing. Here's Wade. And the Wizards with another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Brown. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. 1:51 left to the opening quarter. Wade, that's good. 7 points in the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Driving inside. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter of the game.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And he jams it home with authority.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And there's the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be heat ball.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Pass to Jokic. Buries it down low. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
Love the floor spacing with this offense because Jokic at the center can move the ball just about anywhere you want. Now he's attacking the paint.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Takes it inside, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Again, when you go from second to fourth gear, Paul George puts a lot of pressure on the defense that way.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams changing it up here. George hits them both. Outside Morant. From the arc. Rebound by the Wizards. He gets it off. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you think, guys?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Here's Mitchell. The Wizards making their last shot. Here's Anunoby. It's deflected. And he gets it back. Outside for Green. Fires from deep. Called in by Brown. Outside, Brown. Here's Bowen. That three's off the mark. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Green for three. And he's missed his first two shots of the game. Anunoby on the wing. This one for three. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Anunoby's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take two free throws. Well, now that we've had time here to evaluate, what are your thoughts on the NBA replay system, Greg?
Well, I know the replay system, BA, has had some mixed reviews, particularly when we stop action during the course of the game to go through this whole process of reviewing. But I think in this era that we're in, where there's so much information, social media, technology, being transparent like the NBA is, making sure that every call is right, particularly at the end of games where it's so critical to make sure the officiating is correct, I actually like it. I think it's added value to the game, and I think ultimately credibility to the officiating.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The league resumed this season with a reduction in revenue, approximately 40% of which usually comes from gate revenues and attendance. That's required compromises from all of the stakeholders. And as eager as everyone is for the return to normality, it's a process and a painful one for the league's pocketbook.
Yeah, that's right. Good point, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Carter. 5 to shoot. From deep. No Noah grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Danny Green gets the whistle that time.
Timeout. Timeout.
That's his first foul of the game.
Start it.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Boy, it's got to be so much fun playing with a big man like Nikola Jokic.
Fun indeed. They even don't know what's coming. You think you're covered, and like they say about a great quarterback, he'll throw you open.
And the Wizards with possession here. Siakam, that's good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And Washington has possession, following the bucket by the Heat.
As soon as Wade saw the lane to the basket, you knew he was going to get his steps together for the dunk. Excellent play there.
Green, a screen. Back to Morant. Jokic in the post. He's got 5. Outside for Green. Pass to Brown. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Jokic. That one no good. Now Washington takes it the other way.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And that one's good. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. So it's Washington now. Here's George. Here's Daniels. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Offensive rebound. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
.36 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Wade. Going inside. That is showing up
Again later. Wow. Everything falling for Wade right now. It's got to be in his team's best interest to keep finding him.
No good from the wing. It's George on the wing. And the Wizards with another 3.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
9 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Wade with 1 on the clock. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Wizards running away with it. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Washington dominating the game. They kick it out to Porzingis. Drains the triple. Porzingis has got 9.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's Morant outside. The rebound by Carter. to the wing, right side. George, left side. Back to Siakam. Pass to George. 4 on the clock. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
The Heat on offense. Outside Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, George with a steal. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here's Jokic outside. The shot off that time. And the Wizards going the other way now. And that one drops for him. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter.
I think the talk about Porzingis being soft on the inside might be a little misguided. Playing pretty hard right now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, this season started later out of necessity, but there's been talks of permanently pushing the schedule back. Avoiding overlap with football would be a plus, but on the other hand, guys, the players who are parents, they want summer breaks with their kids too.
Yeah, that's a lot to consider, Allie. Good stuff there. We'll see how it shakes out. On the wing, Mitchell launches it. Connects from downtown. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing. Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Grant, you played 19 years in the NBA, but you had some serious injuries in your career as well. What extent has modern medicine enabled players to extend their careers, you think?
B.A., where was this modern medicine 20 years ago? Would have made my life a whole lot easier, but you were so spot on. Today, there's such an emphasis on taking care of players, making sure they recover. There's a sophistication with the training staffs and the sports science applied to it. And so now these players are coming into the league at a younger age and are being able to extend their careers for a lengthy time. And so I'm all for it. I love the idea of resting guys. I think big picture, protecting players and their livelihood is in their best interest, and it's a good thing.
And it's the Heat with the ball. After the basket by Washington. On the wing, Mitchell. Hits the trifecta. Mitchell's got 9.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
Here's Carter. Here's Porzingis. No luck on that one. And it's Miami the other way. Looking to get it going. And a big-time jam right there.
Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude, he plays with force. And his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
It's good. He's got 18.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Carter can't get it to go.
Don't let Drexler shoot those threes.
Pass to Morant. And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game. .40 seconds left in the third. Here's Brown. Right side, Anunoby. Drives to the hoop. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Well, Jokic with great anticipation there. One of his better qualities as a passing big.
Takes a step back. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vucevic. Deflected. Fast break Miami. And here's Brown for three. And the Heat, another three.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Wizards delivering the blowout. And 1/4 to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And here are the Heat now. Outside Morant. The three is up. Buries it from three.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
With the drive. And down it goes. 2 points.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
And here's Morant outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Bowen. Here's Morant. And there's the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Daniels. Clock at 6. 18 feet out. Miami grabs the miss. Now Morant. Outside Anunoby. The three. The drive by Brown. There's the drive, and the basket is good.
That's still something that Noah does very well. Seeing the floor, keeping his head up. Gotta play with your head on a swivel. Noah does that.
Denied by Morant. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Over to the left wing. Well, with more players now going straight from high school to the G League and overseas, Grant, you think it's finally time to end the one-and-done system?
BA, it is time. You know, back in 2005, when they incorporated the one-and-done system, NBA teams didn't have the infrastructure to deal with younger players entering the league. A lot has changed, of course, since then. Now teams have player development staffs. They have more capable of helping players on and off the court as they adjust to becoming professionals in the NBA. So the time is ready. I love the option of the G League, but I think opening up the doors and eliminating the one and done needs to happen for the NBA.
Pass to Mitchell. Over Carter. Outside Mitchell. The shot won't fall. And it's Washington the other way. Poke loose. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Into the lane. Rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
Here's Wade. Well, Grant, we saw a big change to the NBA All-Star format in 2020. You were on the call of that game. What was your take on the new setup?
The new setup worked to perfection. And I have to admit, BA, I was a little bit nervous and a little skeptical about this new format, but it worked. The players were competitive in the fourth quarter, the fans in the arena, the broadcasters, people at home, everybody was on the edge of their seat watching this battle go back and forth where ultimately Team LeBron's team won the game. I'll tell you what, though, it speaks about the NBA's willingness to be creative, to be innovative, and not be stuck in so-called tradition as the game has evolved and changed through the years. So kudos to the NBA, but also to the players for making it a memorable All-Star weekend.
Something that's here to stay.
I agree. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Wizards.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And even though Dwayne Wade is a little older now, it does not stop him from getting up like that one. Sick jam.
Right side, Mitchell. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. The free throw drops for Morant. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Craig. Takes a three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Wizards lead by 20.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Wade. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.